And the entertainment industry is also making changes in response to the climate shift sparked by the death of George Floyd. Brian Todd explains this is having an impact on what you watch.
Keep your hand where I can see it.
For more than 3 decades, the show Cops was lauded as a real-life, unfiltered, intimate look at the daily lives of law enforcement officers. Tonight, Cops has been unceremoniously dumped from the cable TV universe, canceled by the Paramount Network, which says it has no plans for the show to return. Worldwide protests after the police killing of George Floyd have drawn new scrutiny on shows like Cops and the similar popular A&E show Live PD, which has been postponed. A Live PD crew was filming when Javier Ambler, an African-American man, died in police custody last year in Austin, Texas. In newly released police body cam video, he can be seen yelling, "I can't breathe," a plea also made by George Floyd. A critic who's investigated the show Cops says the program often led off with crimes committed by African Americans at a disproportionate rate, and that these shows generally offered a distorted picture of police as the good guys.
Those shows are built to scare people and to make people believe that the only thing between them and the violence they're seeing on that show is the thin blue line.
Police reality shows are not the only showbiz icons under the microscope after George Floyd's killing.
You've been brave so long, Miss Scarlett. You just got to go on being brave.
HBO Max, owned by the same company as CNN, has removed the classic film Gone with the Wind from its catalog. The 1939 movie, which romanticizes the South during the Civil War, will be brought back, HBO says, but will include a discussion of its historical context and a denunciation of racism.
Yes, indeed, it does glorify the antebellum South, and yes, that it does whitewash slavery. So I think the movie does have its place in history, but it definitely is a problematic movie in a lot of ways. And I think having a conversation about that is appropriate.
Audiences are also seeking out films and shows about the Black experience and racial justice, movies like Just Mercy and The Hate U Give, documentaries like 13th,
Hey, Pops. Son, can I
TV shows like Blackish, and of the top 5 best-selling books on Amazon, 4 of them are about race, including titles like White Fragility and How to Be an Anti-Racist.
This is a real big cultural shift. All of these very powerful players throughout the society, from Hollywood to City Hall, are now responding to the protesters after just a couple weeks of action, and they're able to do what electoral politics has largely failed to do.
The cultural shift has also made its way to the racetrack. Following pleas by African-American NASCAR driver Bubba Wallace, NASCAR has just announced it's banning fans from bringing Confederate flags to races.
And that was Brian Todd reporting.